Okay, I'm gonna show you how I make my delicious Christmas cookie. Yes, they're very good. I make everything good. I don't know what they're called. Different places, they're called different things. The version I found was called the Russian tea cake. They're called different things. Some places it's like a crescent moon shape. Anyway, there are no eggs in this cookie. So you know someone who's allergic to eggs or anything? Perfect! Anyway, this recipe does not take a lot. All you need, some vanilla extract, just a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 1/4 cups of flour, some, what do we get? We got pecans. I've tried hazelnuts, I've tried all kinds of nuts, but pecans, pecans, tomatoes, tomatoes. And then you need, how much of sugar you need, Bobby? 3/4 cups of powdered sugar. This one I don't know by heart because we only make them once a year for Santa. And you know what? Child, don't tell her I said this, but when we were in the car earlier today, Cindy was like, you still gonna make the cookies, right? Yeah, I am. She almost 13, so I don't know if she's playing around or not, but that's okay. I'll make these cookies tonight because they need to be left out for Santa, okay? So anyway, 2 sticks of butter, which is 1 cup of butter. So you need a cup of butter. We're gonna put everything in the mixer. You put your butter, wait a minute, not with the paper. You put your butter, and then this, you need a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So I have my flour, my all-purpose flour, and I put the salt in here and I just mixed it up. And then I'm just gonna throw everything in there and whip it up. Again, stick of butter. Okay. Then we're gonna whip the butter, whip the butter, whip the butter, whip the butter, hey, whip the butter, whip the butter, hey, whip the butter, whip the butter. We have to whip this till it's nice and fluffy. Trust me, I got my fryer out, honey. We fried chicken again. I think I'm done with chicken. But once I take my fryer out, I like to just fry, and then until I get it out of my system. It is now out of my system. Because if you go to the route of putting all this oil and stuff in the fryer, you want to fry everything you can and then let it go. So we'll start off slow with the butter. So this is whipped, and this is a 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. I've tried this with regular sugar before, so I've tried different variations, but this is a 1/2 cup of white powdered sugar. And it's really not that sweet, but the sweetness comes after. So I'm just gonna, it says gradually added. I don't got time for that. But I'll start off slow until everything combines. Because then you have a powder puff everywhere. Powder puff! And then I'll speed it up. And remember, there are no eggs up in this honey. And it's like when you bite into this cookie and it's powdery and it's like your moisture from your mouth has to activate the cookie. It is fantastic. We go crazy over these cookies, honey. And then you want to scrape your sides down. Make sure you got everything. Scrape your sides. Add this little by little. As soon as it's mixed up, then I'll just continue to add. And while this is mixing up, I'm going to throw in my vanilla extract. I don't know, sometimes I throw in a little extra. My teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then I'm going to throw in my chopped pecans. And this is 3/4 cups. So, after this is done, it's really fast. I'm supposed to let it chill, maybe 30 minutes or so. So I'm just going to shove this in the freezer for about 10 minutes. So I can show you the full process. It is a tedious process. That's why I really like the girls to help me now. Because it's work. But anyway, as we fast forward, I do not let this sit in the fridge a long time, but it doesn't matter. So what I used to use is a scooper. This scooper is too big. They have another mini scooper. I don't know what inch this is, but it's too big. There's a smaller one to this, and you can use that. So I'm not using this because too big, okay? So I'm gonna use my spoon, and I kind of know how much, and I know how much once it's in my hand. And yes, I did wash my hands just before. And then you just roll them up into a little ball. They don't have to be perfect. And you just place them on there. So that's it. And you keep rolling. See, the girls usually do this. Sydney's not feeling well. And these, you bake these for about 15 minutes until they brown and hard. And then when you take them out of the oven, and I'll show you, once you take them out of the oven, you have to have another bowl of just powdered sugar. You have another bowl of powdered sugar. While they're still warm, you dump them in the powdered sugar and you shake and you coat the cookie while it's still warm, because that powdered sugar will start to melt. Then you transfer them to a cookie rack. Then once they're cooled again, then you dump them back in the powdered sugar and you have a nice coating. Excuse me! Once you coat them a second time in the powdered sugar, you have a great coating for the cookie. And I will show you that. So let me go through this process right here, and we'll be back. Now that all our little balls are molded in shape, now it's time to put them into the oven for 15 minutes. And then the magic. Cookies, and they're warm so they will melt the sugar, but this is just the first coat. You have to do another coat. So you just put them on a cookie sheet and let them cool a little more. I'll let them cool down, and then I'll do another coat. Sometimes I just like one coat, but that's okay. We'll do two. It's Christmas. So now that they've cooled down, I'm going to dip them one more time. Dip them in the white powder. 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 Yeah. So scoop that. Excuse me. And this will give a nice coat. So. And then you know what? Sometimes I'll put the lid on here and I'll gently roll them up, roll through the powder, roll through the powder, roll through the powder. Woo! Look at this baby. Look at that. And then I'll put them in here. In a bar.